Good morning students, I hope you all are well and safe at home. Today we'll start with chapter 1 computer hardware in internal hardware devices. So the devices are motherboard, power supply, ports, hard drive, RAM and CPU. And the definition of internal hardware device is that the devices which are inside the CPU case. Okay, so these are the devices which are inside the CPU, means computer case. Okay, now first of all we'll study about motherboard. This is the diagram of picture of motherboard, and here this is USB port. These USB ports you can see outside. Okay, outside the CPU. Also it is fitted in such a way that these ports are displayed are there outside, and there you can connect many devices, external devices with it. Now this is processor is also known as CPU. This is RAM. Here you can we can insert RAM over here. This is RAM slot. Here you can put power supply, okay, SATA 2, etc. So as the name indicates, this electronic centerpiece of the computer, every other component, every other device, external hardware device or internal hardware device is connected with the motherboard. You can see processor is connected with the motherboard. Here we will connect the RAM, here we will connect the power supply, here these are USB ports that we can connect external devices with. Now power supply. A power supply, or it is also known as SMPS. Okay, the picture is here. SMPS full form is switched mode power supply, and it converts high voltage power into the low voltage power. Okay, the power coming from the main electric lines are actually high voltage power, and computer do not need high voltage power, it requires low voltage power. So what SMPS is doing? SMPS converts high voltage power into the low voltage power so that our computer can get specific amount of power. Okay, so this power supply is very important and useful component. Here there is fan also, it is used to cool the machine. Now the processor CPU, I just now told you that it is connected with motherboard. So the CPU is the brain of the computer, you know very well. Most actual computation is done over here only, and all the work the computer can do is mostly controlled via CPU. Most of the work is controlled by the processor. Now RAM stands for random access memory. Okay, its full form is random access memory, and it is the temporary storage device. Okay, it stores data temporarily, and while carrying out the instructions, CPU needs to store whole data temporarily. Okay, now what happens when you are starting MS Word and you are typing the document, okay, but you have not saved the document? That means that file is there in the RAM right now. Okay, and then when you will save it, it will be saved on the hard disk. Got it? But temporarily your document will open in the RAM. Got it? Now what happens when computer gets switched off? The data will be lost if you have not saved the document. Got it? So the data on the RAM is stored temporarily, and the RAM cannot hold data permanently and loses data as soon as the program is over or power is turned off. This is the picture of the RAM. Now ports and connectors. So ports, I told you it is there in the motherboard only, but this part we can see outside the CPU, and here we will plug various devices. So mouse keyboard slot is there. This is mouse keyboard slot, and USB port. This is network. Here we can plug network RJ45 cable. These are serial ports, parallel ports, game port, and audio ports, and speaker line in mic, etc. So here students, these ports are not used most nowadays, because these days mostly mouse and keyboard have USB port, okay, USB cable. So here we can place the USB cable. So here only the mouse, keyboard and pen drives are plugged in. So peripherals are the devices. Peripherals means external devices, external hardware parts. So peripherals are the devices that you attach to a computer from outside. Okay, and the back of your desktop PC shows different ports. Okay, this is the back of the desktop PC or the CPU cabinet. Okay, behind the CPU cabinet you will be able to see these ports and the connectors to attach different peripheral device. These are ports and connectors. Okay, so ports are what? Connecting points where peripheral devices, means external hardware devices, connect with the motherboard. Now hard drive, or it is also known as hard disk, it is also there inside the CPU cabinet. Okay, and you can see it looks like this. There is spindle motor which will spin the disk. This is the disk, the round disk, and here there is a read write head which will read the disk. Okay, and this is VCM actuator. Now the hard disk is the long-term memory. Okay, long-term memory means it will store data permanently. In the previous slide I told you that if you have not saved the file, then it is there in the RAM temporarily, but when you will save the file, then it will be saved permanently over the hard disk. Okay, so it is also a persistent storage device. Persistent means permanent. So that is, the things stored on it remain even when the computer is powered down. Got it? When the computer is switched off, even though your data will be there in the hard disk. The operating system and all your programs and data are stored here. Okay, operating system and all the files which are there on the CPU will be there in your hard disk. So hard disk forms secondary or external memory of the computer. Okay students, so this much only for today. This chapter is over, and one more video I have uploaded, that is animated video, which will help you to understand the concept well.